What is up, guys? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 15 of my playthrough for Total War Warhammer 2, playing as Norsca on this Mortal Empires campaign. Just for a little quick recap as to what happened in the last episode, we had a couple of our armies. I think it was Lamont Dahl and Wulfrik's armies. There they are. Up in the north here, we managed to kind of take out a couple more settlements here, so we took this one for ourselves. Also raised this one and this one, although it's been taken over by Wood Elves now. And then we did actually end up sending our troops back, and I think the plan is going to be now actually to go after Reichland. Don't know how well this is going to go. Could spell disaster for the campaign, but we will see. Currently, we're getting Throg kind of up to scratch, recruiting some units for him. We're also over here trying to get hold of... we don't want to cancel that. Fimir warriors, so that we can bring those into our roster. And then I think the plan is to actually send one army down here to Kislev to take that. Yeah, we'll take it from there, I guess. So, with all that said, just get the YouTubey bits out of the way. So if you like this video, guys, or if you enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button to let me know. Leave any tips or feedback down in the comments below. And if you've been enjoying the series so far and you haven't already, why not hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you get notified when I release a new video. As well as that, links down in the description below to my social media, so there's Twitter and Instagram. If you give me a follow over there as well, that is also appreciated. And with all that said, we are at the end of a turn here, so I think we should just end the turn and get cracking. Cool. Right then, so let's get started then. I guess this episode is going to be all about probably kind of prepping to go to war with Reichland as opposed to actually getting that started. I do want to try and take Kislev in this episode though. It's currently held by an Orc faction who seem to have, what, 3 settlements just down here. I don't think they live anywhere else. Maybe they live further south as well, I don't know. We're going to end up going to war with them though by taking Kislev, so maybe we'll have to continue and finish them off just to make sure that we're safe, I guess. But that does give us a really good location against Reichland, as long as they don't have any armies over here. Now, Reichland are at war with quite a few different factions. Yeah, quite a few. So hopefully their armies are spread quite thin. They do have allies, though, who are also at war with the same people, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see. We are working on trying to get Clan Mulder? Yeah, Clan Mulder into a bit of an alliance with ourselves as well, for a couple of reasons. First of all, because we need to control Help It for one of our campaign objectives, either through alliance or by actually holding the settlement ourselves. The problem is, I don't really want to go to war with Skaven. We could do, but we actually trade with them, and it's probably more beneficial for us to just do that than actually go to war with them. Yeah, okay, so let's have a look. We've got one more turn now. Until, oh no, actually, it has been built, so we could upgrade this right now, which I think we should. Yeah, I don't know if you remember at the end of the last episode, we were kind of working out if in this turn we would have enough money. We needed 2,490, we have just enough, which is perfect. So I think this turn we take this here, gives us access to the Fimir warriors, and then in the next couple of turns I think we'll build ourselves some fur stashes. That'll generate us a fairly healthy little boost to our income, which is a good thing. So we'll do that. Then with that money, we can start beefing up Frog's army here. So we probably want another unit of Skin Wolves, and I think we'll move him up and get some Fimir warriors when he's ready. Going to take a few turns, I think, to get all this done, but once it is done, that will leave us in a really good position. The only thing I'm not too sure about what to do in the meantime, so what one thing is, obviously we want to get these 2 armies down as quick as we can, so let's actually just keep them moving. But the other thing is, so we wanted to attack, well, we're going to use those 2 armies, I think, to kind of attack Reichland from the north, from this side. So the plan being we take these 2 settlements out initially, like pretty quick, and then we just start raiding them for the income and build up some more armies, like one or two more armies. And in the meantime, the idea was for Throg to come and take Kislev. The only thing is, if it's going to take Throg a little while to do that, I might just send one of these armies straight down here and take Kislev while we buff up this army and get more troops for it and so on. So yeah, let's see how that goes anyway. If these guys get here quick enough, then yeah, we'll just send them straight down. or at least one of them, straight down to Kislev to take that. The reason we're going for Kislev, by the way, guys, as well, if you weren't aware from the last episode, was because in our short campaign victory objectives, where is it? Kislev is here somewhere. There it is. Kislev's there, so we need to hold that as part of our short campaign. We only currently hold the Fortress of the Damned, which is over here. Help it. We're going to hopefully hold through the Skaven Alliance that we'll try and get. That's that one, and then we can get Kislev. We still need 2 more, to be fair. Now there is Koron down here, who that's controlled by one of our allies, one of Reichland's allies at the moment. So it definitely puts us in the firing line for taking that at some point. So that'd be 4. I'm not sure what the 5th one would be. I guess we'll have to see where we are at the end of this kind of fight against Kislev. I wonder if Altdorf, actually, because I'm sure that's a Kislev. Kislev. I'm sure that's an Empire faction, or one of Reichland. Given where it's situated there, I think that is the case as well. Anyway, this all depends on and hinges on kind of how successful we are against Reichland here. Really hope we were successful, but we will see. The good thing is, though, is that if we take Kislev first as well, we can make that into a full settlement, which gives us access to recruitment of troops and replenishment, that kind of thing, which is going to be beneficial for us. Yeah, okay. Right, well, I don't think there's much else to do for this turn. No, we don't have enough money just yet to get another unit of Skimmels. So yeah, over the next few turns then we'll start building things up. Probably going to get through turns pretty quick again in this episode as well. But it's all so that we can prepare for this fight against Reichland, I guess. Alright then, cool. So yeah, we've managed to unlock the level 3 Monster Hunts, which reminds me, Monster Hunts exist. I haven't even touched them yet. You know, actually, before... Yeah, maybe we should actually just look into them while we're kind of not at war with people. There's Wax and Wayne here as well. Leadership -6 for 3 turns. Okay. Problematic, but I don't think we'll be in any battles within 3 turns, so that should be okay, I think. Looks like Odin Arathane has leveled up as well. Could get him evasion, which gives us access to these last bunch of spells here. Yeah, maybe we take that actually. Cool. Right then. Now, I think what we want to do is start building. Oh, we actually already have first stashes here. That's because I'm looking at the wrong thing. So here we need to build first stashes. So we can only afford to put 1 in right now, but that's fine. And then I think what we do is we get Throg moving up here, so that he's kind of ready. Actually, I could have just moved him over to the Tower of Crack, but never mind. Never mind, that's fine. Might have been a better place to have kept him, actually. Didn't think about that. It's fine. Okay, so next thing to do then is to keep these guys moving. I can select them. Yeah, keep these guys moving. Probably drop one of them off at Wrecker's Point here. We managed to actually zero off the public order here, which is good. Yeah, that is very good. Okay, and then I think we'll take maybe we'll take Wulfrik and just continue him along down this way somewhere. And let's, before we end the turn, actually we've got research to do first. Let's have a look at this. Buffing our wolf units is not a bad idea. Also buffing up, or reducing the recruitment cost for troll and Vermeer warrior units is probably not a bad thing, and it also gives them a good charge bonus as well. Given that we're about to take them, it's probably not... Yeah, not a bad idea actually, let's go for it. Okay, let's have a look at this Monstrous Arcanum. So, my understanding is that we either get, things like a bunch of money and items, or we can actually get some units. And I believe these are like units of renown or regiments of renown or something like that. They're, the special units either way. But this Cold Voider is a Frost Worm, which looks very decent. We could take that one. This is only level 1 as well. The only thing is, does it tell us what it is we've got to do to get it? Not sure if it does or not. We also get a bunch of money for doing this as well. So hunt down and slay the deadly frostworm known as Frigastrex, Scion of the Cold Void. Okay. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily tell us where it is. Okay, well, that's not too bad. What else have we got? Again, more items. You know, these are probably really useful, but I think for right now, I'm going to do this. I want some units as opposed to items. A nice big bad feral mammoth there as well that we can do. Got to hunt him down. Take him out in order to get it. It looks like the only two... Yeah, there's only 2 monsters we can get from doing this, so maybe we just start at the beginning and go for this frostworm. What do we have to do? Raid the following region? Or raid my own land? That doesn't make sense. It's fine. We were probably supposed to do this ages ago before we even held it, but you know, never mind. It gives us a bit of money if we do it as well, so fine. Is Throg in any position to go and do that? Don't think there's anyone in particular who has to do it, I don't think. I don't even remember how to check my missions, actually. There they are, okay. That's a good point. Completely forgot about this as well. Yeah, this isn't good. I completely forgot that this mission existed. I am a silly boy. Never mind. Okay, so, alright, for this one then, we need to have 4 of any of the following units. Brutes of the Hound, Marauder Berserkers. How many has he got currently?
My challenge?
Only got 2. Maybe we can switch some units about.
True savages.
Actually, let's just take these ones off him. I always give them back straight away, to be fair. We'll do that next turn. I think they should be able to swap units over the water. That should be fine. Okay, and as well as that then, we've got this monster hunt. It just says raid the following region, so I don't think it needs to be Wulfrik in particular who has to do it. But yeah, maybe we'll move Throg there next turn and do that. Cool, right then, I think we end the turn there. Oh dear, got some savage orcs, hopefully they're not near me. They're not, that's good. Cool, let's just continue with the plan then, that we just discussed a second ago. I think we are upgrading that to the 2nd level, I believe, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Let's actually just get... Oh, he is marching and still has to come all the way back around this way to get to the Tower of Crack. But I think that actually makes more sense to move him this way. So, let's just do it. Gives us a bit of time to save some money as well, which is good. It's what we want. Income's actually shooting up now as well, and it's going to go up even further over the next couple of turns. Wonder if we should take the long shipbuilder as well. I think that gives us, yeah, more replenishment rate, but also a little bit more income. It's only 50 per turn, but they add up over time. Let's just see what else we can do first of all, before we do that. I think over here in the Bay of Blades, a garrison building is going to be a good shout. Let's do it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And let's see. Yeah, can we swap units here? I think we can. Can't believe I forgot about this. This is one of the easiest things I could have done as well. Let's just get rid of one of them and maybe a skirmisher unit, and then we want to pull in both of these guys. Right. So that's Marauder Berserkers in his army. Does that not mean we do the mission? Maybe it's at the end of the turn or the beginning of the next turn, maybe. Have any 4 of the following units. So, Brutes of the Hound. I'm guessing that's a certain type of, like a unit, Regiment of Renown or something from Marauder Berserkers. Or Marauder Berserkers. Now, I'm not going crazy on with these guys. Are Marauder Berserkers, aren't they? And we have now 4 of them. Okay, I'm just going to put this down to it probably has to be like the end of the turn or something like that. can't really think what else it would be, so let's just keep them
En route.
moving for now. It's fine. Already moved Throg. So yeah, not much else to do in this turn, I don't believe. So actually, let's just end it there. There we go. I thought that was the case. Yeah, so we've got it now. We had to just start the turn with it, I think. Another quest has been issued as well, so move any character to the following region, Goron, which I guess we can't really do that right now without causing problems for ourselves. This is definitely something we should have done ages ago, which is my own fault for forgetting about it, but never mind, I guess. Let's keep these guys moving anyway. It looks like there's some treasure or something here too. So either arms and armor. So you got army will perform better in battle or perform better on the campaign map. Let's get them performing better on the campaign map. We actually get a bit of money as well. Upkeep's dropped. Okay, fine. We need to obviously be aware of that for 10 turns. This caught us out last time, I think, because it, when it ended, I'd kind of forgotten about it. And actually, one thing I've just been thinking about as well is when we go attack these orcs, to take Kislev from them, I'm going to take 2 armies, just in case they have an army lurking about somewhere. I want to just make sure it gets done quickly, rather than risking more units, more armies, so we'll send both of them over. Yeah, straight away, actually, we'll just send them right now. We've got military access with Skaven, I believe.
Let the bear scream.
Bring me meat.
They like us more and more as turns go on, which is good. Our military access pact, you can trespass upon this faction's territory without diplomatic penalties. That's fine. Do we want a defensive alliance with them yet?
I'm too smart, clever for that.
Nope. That's fine. Well, we'll keep trying. We'll get it eventually. I just hope the Skaven don't actually take Kislev before we manage to get there, but I think that should be fine. Okay, and then with Throg over here, all I really need him to do is get across the border, although I can't actually see where that is. I just need him to be in this region as opposed to the Bay of Blades. Doesn't actually show me necessarily where that borderline is, does it? No. It's fine. We'll just move him as close to as possible, like next turn or something, and then start raiding, and then hopefully we'll complete the first part of that monster hunt. I'm assuming after that, then we'll have to do a few of the things, and then eventually we'll get a chance to fight them. So we did make a little bit of money there. I think, as usual, the best thing to do is probably just invest that into even more, making even more money, at least for now. It only goes up by 100 now, though, for each upgrade that we put on. Is there anything more pressing that we want to do? I think actually getting a better garrison here is important, because that's probably one of the first places that will get attacked.
Where's my next quarry?
It's fine, those guys have all moved. Let's actually increase this one here as well. Yeah, there's definitely a few buildings now we can put in place to increase our income somewhat. Yeah, let's do it. Let's start increasing incomes in a few places. Let's actually get one of these long ship builders as well, for a little bit of extra cash. Cool. Alright, I think it's the end of this turn. Winds of Pain, I'm not going to read through that, but all armies of all factions get plus 20 Winds of Magic at the start. That's fine. We're not particularly magic-y faction, but yeah, they'll be alright. Let's move these guys over then and get them raiding. Yeah, again, I'm going to have to kind of... I think that actually gives us a bit of a penalty, yeah, to public order, look. Never mind, it's fine. I guess with the money we're making, we're actually making quite a bit now. We can just continue to upgrade. Maybe not that one. Some of these buildings here, just for more and more money, which is always going to be a good thing for us. Sound like a broken record at the moment saying all this, but it is the truth. Actually, another thing over here. Let's go for it.
My challenge? Undeniable.
Send Lamandol, because I know some of them are bad. Actually, there's another one here. We can send Wulfrik after that one, maybe. Okay, let's get more better performance on the campaign map for now. Book of maps, magic item drop chance and line of sight has increased. Good.
I am the Wanderer.
Yeah, next turn we will... Actually, that's not even... I was thinking that was one of these sorts of treasure drops, but it's not. Never mind. It's fine. Should keep these guys moving. Actually, we just gained a little bit more money there, so maybe we can upgrade something else. Cool. Right then. Again, let's end the turn there, and I think starting next turn, income's gonna kind of increase a little bit. We're gonna finish this little bit of quest, and then I think we'll start actually putting some Fimir warriors into his army as well. Spend our money on that. Awesome, so yeah, we did manage to complete that quest and it's given us this event. I will read this one out. So the weather around the Tower of Crack is even more inhospitable than first thought. This unusually harsh climate is seemingly unbearable for most things to dwell in too long. The tundra is devoid of life, which may also be evidence that the mighty Frigastrex is nearby, usurping all other predators in the vicinity. Further reconnaissance is needed, but if you are to dwell in the extreme weather, you require the help of those who are most at home in this harsh, snowy habitat. Who will you choose to serve you of this task? Cool, so we can actually recruit some ice trolls or marauder hunters. I'm going to go with the trolls. Cool. Yeah, so we're actually dropping our own public order here, so we need to watch out for that. We've got the technology research for the Fimir warriors on trolls, which is good, because we just got some trolls. A little bit of money for what we just did as well. And have we got another mission issued? We do. So recruit the following type of unit: Norsca ice trolls.
Time is feeding time.
Okay, I've misunderstood that a little bit because I thought
I'll have a crack.
we did just get them, but never mind. So locally here, I can. Oh, I thought I could get trolls. Interesting. I genuinely thought I could now. Don't tell me they have to be up here in this exact settlement. I thought that wasn't the case. Oh, okay. So it's because I need a different building. Offering of slaughter. What does the offering building is that? Right click on here a minute. So I can have a look around. Okay, it's this one here, so we need a level 3 settlement. And that gives us Norsca ice trolls. I really wish I'd have chosen marauder hunters now, because I think that would have given us that as an option instead. Unless a different army got the trolls.
To the four corners.
And yeah, I thought I just chose to recruit trolls. Never mind. Okay, well, we'll have to do it, won't we? So, in that case, what do we want to do? We actually need to get rid of a building here then somewhere. But which building do we want to get rid of? Public order. It's not so much a concern, but... okay, that's really frustrating, actually. Had I known that, I'd have chosen the marauder hunters, because we could have easily recruited some of them.
Disorder.
We got to recruit units. Can we not even get the Fimir? Do I need to just put them inside the settlement? Let's just do that. 1 second. No, still can't. Not gonna lie, I'm a tad confused about that one. We can get Feral Manticore though. Norsca ice trolls. We can get Fimir warriors here. Why is that all globally but not locally when we are in the correct... Oh, maybe it's because we're not in the correct place. I'm so... Never mind. I am just being an absolute idiot today. Okay, so if I want to recruit them, either way I'm going to have to move them over this way again. Deal. It's all problems of my own making, which I think makes them much more frustrating, to be honest. I guess we had to move them down there, didn't we, either way, so it's fine. This does mean that I want to get rid of... Maybe I get rid of this building here, and then we can put in the one we need for the ice trolls next. Everything else is fine. I guess we probably want to save the money, although, again, increasing garrisons is not a bad idea. Doesn't cost too much to get that one, but is of massive benefit to us. I've been ignoring this place a little bit as well. We put a garrison in there, but we can't actually get this upgraded to level 3. Which I think we should do, given that we've got the money for it. Public order's a bit of an issue here. Faction -10, not too sure what. Yeah, I never understand the faction thing, but this is going to unlock another building slot where we can put another one of these ruinous altars, which is fine because that'll increase public order again. So we should be alright over there. Cool. Right then. I think that's it for this turn. Or have I forgotten about people? I have. So we want to get these guys down here. Yeah, I do want to try to take out that Orc settlement, well, Kislev, sooner rather than later. Get them to perform better on the campaign map again. Upkeep decreased again, but I don't know if that stacks. Actually, look, the more armies you have, you get an increase in army upkeep. I didn't realise that. That's fine, we're going to have to deal with that either way. Cool. Right then, I think that is it for this turn. Oh, actually, we've got research again that we can get. Increase weapon strength and melee attack for wolf units. Probably a good idea. Yeah, let's go for it. Or actually, do we want to get Vimir warriors and trolls and whatnot? Even better. No, let's go for the wolves. Cool. Alright, now we can end the turn. Awesome. So, pretty uneventful between turns there, although this did get destroyed, which leaves us now the option to put in this offering of slaughter, which is what we want. Cool. The card is still a slight issue over here, but we can just kind of increase the level of these things to help that out, so we'll do that. We'll get Throg moving. He needs to be over this way. Well, he only really needs to be there, doesn't he? Let's do that. Anything we can increase in the Bay of Blades is going to help us because it's right on the border. Or here. Let's get Slavers Camp in. Cool. Right, now these guys can hopefully make land this turn. Can. And we are allowed to trespass over here without upsetting anybody, which is good. Let's get them down. Yeah, as long as we stay on this side, the right-hand side of this border here. Move the guys around this way. Get to Kislev. And take that out as soon as we can. One other thing I noticed between turns as well is the balance of power between ourselves and Reichland. The gap's closing, which is good. I think just before we launch the attack, we'll have to obviously check a few things to make sure it's actually a good time to go in for the attack, because Borderlo are a bit of a problem. They can easily send an army over the water this way, attackers over here, so I do need to keep an army over this side as well. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. Cool. Don't think there's anything else to do this turn, really. Obviously, we need to recruit these trolls, but we're working towards that now. A couple of turns, we should be able to do it. Since we've got the money, let's upgrade this to a longship builder as well. Again, for a little bit more income. Awesome. Yeah, because we're making quite a lot of money now, each turn we are able to get quite a bit of stuff built, which is good. It looks like we're going to be trespassing there. Who exactly? Ah, okay, it's part of Zavastra over here. But we do make it out of the other end of there, I think. So that's fine. Well, maybe not. No, we need to get over to that side, don't we? Well, if we have a turn of trespassing, it's not the end of the world, is it? So we should be fine.
More headway.
Surprised these guys can't move any further, actually. But never mind, it's fine. Does give us a good chance to actually just check garrisons. So Zavastra's got a tiny garrison. Castle von Rauken has a tiny garrison. Wolfenberg, which is over here, has quite a big garrison though. That's something to watch out for. We'll have to probably take a couple, well, 2, maybe even 3 armies over there to take that one out. But it is something that we all need to do at some point. But it kind of does make me think that... What's this one like actually as well? Bechafen... That's even how you pronounce that. 1 or 2 armies would be enough to take that. So what I'm thinking is, but a bit of a change of plan. Oh, that's terrible. Kislev has been taken. I did not even realise. Well, that's annoying. Never mind. Okay. Well, that does change my plans ever so slightly then, because, well, what I was thinking was, I was gonna take Kislev and then move in with 2 armies from this side and have 2 armies coming from the right hand side here, taking as many, raising as many settlements as possible, and just leave 1 over here for defense against their allies and any counterattack they might have. But also, they can snatch a few settlements here and there. So, for example, if I was to do that with Grog, give him a full stack, for example. Salzenmund has a fairly big garrison, but, we could siege that down for a while. Norden has a tiny garrison, we could take that almost straight away, no problem. Middenheim has a big garrison though, so there's a few settlements here that would need a bit of time to take with a few more armies, but the point being that we leave 1 army over this side just to defend and harass them, I guess, do the raiding and that kind of thing, while the other 2 work their way in, and when they all meet up, then they can take the bigger settlements down. Something like that anyway. But now that Kislev's been taken, that is a bit of an issue. It does make me think. Let's have a look. Really do need this alliance with Clan Mulder, I think.
Nice.
Defensive alliance is even less likely now. Wonder why that is. Probably because they've... well, they're getting a bit stronger, aren't they? My strength rank is only 7. Don't like that. I want to be at the top. I think with Norsca, though, you kind of ramp up your armies and whatnot when you're actually at war. When you're at peace, like we are right now, you don't have the funds, really, to have standing armies, I guess. So yeah, they're not going to want to become an ally of me. This does mean that at some point we might end up actually having to go to war with them, which is slightly frustrating. What about a trade agreement with you? Do you want that yet? Nope. Okay, fine. Let's leave that as it is. I guess we are trespassing where we are right now.
What?
Maybe that's not actually the worst idea. Maybe we should just trespass and raid while we wait for Throg's army to get built up. Anyway, let's make that decision shortly. We want to build a few things yet. So Nagar we can actually upgrade. I think we probably should upgrade it actually as well. Increases the public order and whatnot, and the garrison. Or do we want to spend the money on that actually? Might not be the best idea. There's still places here that probably better served upgrading. But again, we do want to start saving a little bit of money, really. I mean, we've kind of spent up now anyway, so it's fine, but... yeah, let's get Throg over here, actually. Let's just cancel what we did over here in the bit of Blades of the Longship Builder. We get the Ice Trolls yet? No, we have enough money, but we are still waiting for that building 1 more turn. Alright, so in that case then, let's actually get the Longship Builder. Cool. Right. Let's end the turn there then. Cool. So now that we've got this little bit of money, let's actually recruit some Ice Trolls. It's going to take 2 turns. That's a bit annoying. I mean, while we're here as well, let's actually get May Warriors as well. Let's just spend our money on that. May Warriors are pretty decent, aren't they? Armoured, they're armour piercing and armour sundering. I'm not sure what that is. What is armor sundering? Armor splitting attacks of this unit can significantly weaken the target's armor. Okay, so it actually does permanent. I'm guessing that means permanent damage against their armor. And should we get a manticore as well? Actually, here's a feral manticore. You know, let's go for it. We definitely have the money to do it, so let's do it. Cool. Right then, that's money spent this turn then. Does make me think, do I want to start raiding just yet? The reason I wouldn't want to start raiding just yet is because I don't want them to go to war with me preemptively. Because I'm kind of undefended over here. I mean, I was going to send Throg this way. I guess the other option is that I do start raiding here.
Let's fight.
This is a decent amount of money.
Journeying, sent by the serpent.
Yeah, that ups our income massively. And then maybe we actually just start recruiting another army as well.
The eternal challenge.
Just means they're pretty much guaranteed to go to war with me pretty soon. Let's actually check something here.
You are not welcome in my court. Yet here you are.
They've got military allies
Friend or
and
foe,
defensive allies. So that if they go to war with me, their defensive allies don't get involved, which is probably good for me. But because they've got military allies, yeah, they might well go to war with me. Okay, well, maybe it's better to just goad him into going to war with me then. All friends. Ruins over there. Okay, well, don't think there's much else for me to do really. It's a shame that this is taken so long just to navigate around here, but you know it's fine once we've got maybe 2 more units of Familiar Warriors. I'm thinking. What does this top level give us? We get Familiar Warriors with great weapons and a Frostworm. Okay. Okay, cool. I think then we're almost ready to end the turn. Who's this? Killed has leveled up again. I mean, I want to give him more spells. I guess we could give him magical reserves. Yeah, let's do that, because that increases the amount of magic cast and whatnot. It's not a bad thing. And yeah, maybe next turn then we'll start recruiting another army. Over here somewhere. Maybe Icestrike Fjord. Just something cheap, to be honest. And again, we can just set them raiding, really, just to pay for themselves. But also to act as a bit of a defensive force. Over here somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, let's end the turn there. And yeah, see what happens between turns. I'm hoping Raglan don't go to war with us straight away. Looks like Grond want a peace treaty with us. Let's try and offer them a counter here and maybe get a little bit of money out of them. Let's say 1800. Okay, low chance there. 300 is a high chance. 800 moderate. Let's go 5. Anything we can get out of them, the better, really. Still moderate. 400. Yeah, let's go for that. Cool. Cool. Alright then, so Ragland have not gone to war with us. However, they really don't like us, which is fine. I kind of understand that. Yeah, just like sitting on their border raiding. Throg. Okay, he needs one more turn before he's actually going to get any of these guys. Maybe we will just keep it to 2 units of Familiar Warriors. Mainly just so that we can kind of get out of here next turn. Yeah, and maybe we send him down to Icestrike Fjord over here. I think it's Icestrike Fjord. Or is it Pack Ice Bay? Yeah, I think it's Pack Ice Bay, actually. Send him there. He can sit there in defense then, at least for the time being. And recruit some mammoths and some other troops. Marauder champions and all of that good stuff. And with the money that we've got quite a lot. I actually think I want to just save it for raising another army. In fact, we might as well start doing that now, actually. And let's do it at Pack Ice Bay as well. We can actually get this up to level 5, which would be spot on, because then we can start getting war mammoths. Once we've got a dark furnace, I think that's this one here. Okay, so that means we would have to probably move this building over here into this slot. Then at least that means that we free up a slot here and we can build something else, but it does mean for a few turns, yeah, we're going to be out of production. So maybe we won't do that just yet. Or is it a good idea to do that? I'm actually not sure. It does cost quite a lot as well. I wonder if now that we've got the money we should just do it. Or we start making new armies and dropping our income down again. I think that makes more sense. It shouldn't take us too long to raise an army. We don't need it straight away either. And these guys, in the meantime, will keep them raiding. They're going to bring in the money that's going to let us build this new army. Once we get them made, we'll move them down into Arno over here and get them raiding. So hopefully they can kind of pay for themselves a little bit. But then they also act as a defensive force. So if we need them in defense, we can do that. And we'll just try and keep a very large treasury so that we can afford a few turns of negative income. And hopefully in the meantime, Throg over here will be ready and can move down and help out as well. I think his first port of call will be Norden. Yeah, we do want to try and get them to go to war with us, because that means they bring in less of their allies, and also at the same time,
Speak too slow.
I would really like to get an alliance, even if it's defensive, with these guys. The reason being, if we can do that, that means that if Reichland do go to war with us, they'll help out. And they're not at war with too many people. Maybe I just need to pay them. I've got quite a lot in the bank right now. How did that make the chances low? Oh, I'm demanding payment. Sorry, I didn't mean to demand payment. I want to offer a payment. Yeah, I don't have the money right now, but I mean, I can afford to give them everything. Nope.
No food meat.
Still rejected it. That's fine. Maybe we just need more time on that one. I'm just trying to think of what I can do to make them like me even more. There's not much I can do really, is there? No, I don't think so. Right, I think that's the end of the turn. And with that, the end of the episode, guys. So, apologies that we didn't actually manage to start any wars here. It's a shame that Kislev was taken before we managed to get to it. But yeah, with all that said, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that like button. Leave any tips or feedback down in the comments below. If you think I'm making the right choice here by going to war with Reichland at this stage, let me know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, and you're enjoying this series so far, or any of my other content for that matter, why not consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell for notifications, just so you find out whenever I release a new video. With all that said, guys, thank you again, and I'll see you on the next one.